Zoe Saldana has starred in some of the biggest movies ever made. From her early beginnings in small supporting roles to her current reign as the queen of the science fiction genre, she has an incredibly impressive filmography to her name. She is one of those actors who brightens up any project she is involved in. She has an effortless charm and power on screen which she's used in a variety of roles. Beyond the silver screen, this A-list beauty has a flair for mystery, keeping her private life, well, private until she's ready to open up. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Zoe Saldana. She speaks multiple languages. Born to a Dominican father and Puerto Rican mother, Saldana speaks both English and Spanish. However, since meeting and marrying Italian artist Marco Perego, Saldana has also made a concerted effort to learn her husband's language. She's now semi-fluent in Italian, with both herself and husband Perego having elected to speak to their children in all 3 languages in the hopes that the little ones will also be multilingual come adulthood. Her first job was at Burger King. We all have to start somewhere, and for Saldana, it was at a fast food restaurant. Her first job was at Burger King, where she liked working the drive-thru. Before she quit her job, she claims she was constantly fired for giving food to homeless people, but she'd get rehired regularly because they were low on staff. She told Us Weekly, "I think I was very empathetic when homeless people came in, so I was always giving them food, and I would get caught." She wanted to be a ballerina. Long before she embarked on an acting career, Saldana was busy trying to make it as a ballerina. In fact, if things had worked the way she had hoped, she may never have turned to acting. After her father sadly died in a vehicle accident when she was 9, her family moved to the Dominican Republic, where she attended the Ecos Espacio de Danza Academy. There, she studied various forms of dance and found her first passion in ballet. However, she eventually grew disillusioned with the world of dance. Explaining this decision, she said, "In dance, you use every part of your body except your voice. I wanted to start acting because I wanted to use my voice." Her first debut. Saldana was discovered by a talent agent at the New York Youth Theater. She made her television debut in 1999 with 2 episodes of Law and Order. 1 year later, she made her big screen debut in the Ballet Drama Center stage. She worked steadily over the next decade, but her big breakout role didn't come until 2009, when she was cast in the reboot of Star Trek. Pirates of the Caribbean almost made her quit acting. Saldana had not yet completed 5 years in the acting industry when she landed what appeared to be a dream role. In the early 2000s, she was cast as Anna Maria the Pirate in The Curse of the Black Pearl, the first installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. The film was a smash hit around the world. However, Saldana revealed that the success of the film was built on the backs of behind-the-scenes bickering that drove her to almost quit acting for good. She told The Hollywood Reporter, "Those weren't the right people for me. I'm not talking about the cast. The cast was great. I'm talking about the political stuff that went on behind closed doors. It was a lot of above the line versus below the line, extras versus actors, producers versus PAs. It was very elitist. I almost quit the business." Her mother confuses her with Thandie Newton. Zoe Saldana and Thandie Newton look so much alike that even their family members can't tell them apart. During a 2019 appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden, Saldana recounted how her mother believes she stars in Westworld, the hit HBO sci-fi series in which Newton plays a character named Maeve. She was like, "Your show is on HBO." And I was like, "Which one?" She goes, "Westworld." I was like, "When are you going to understand I am not Thandie Newton?" And the confusion goes both ways, as Victoria Beckham reportedly mistook Newton for Saldana in 2018. Upon realizing her mistake, Newton shared on The Graham Norton Show, Victoria was absolutely mortified. "It was actually okay as Zoe is a rare beauty, but really? Up close? Come on. And I'm English." She did her own stunts in Guardians of the Galaxy. Very rarely do actors, especially in the MCU, do their own stunts because of how taxing the choreography is. There are backflips and somersaults, some characters are pounded face down into the ground, while others have epic action sequences. Most of these scenes require professional stunt and body doubles to take over if they're too dangerous for actors to engage in, but often, some actors are firm in their decision to put in the work themselves. Zoe Saldana is one of them. She didn't just sit back and let her stunt double handle everything. Writer-director James Gunn shared to Twitter, "We have competent, talented stunt doubles for both Zoe and Palm. That being said, Zoe Saldana does do way more than most, wire gags and fighting most can't or won't do." She regrets playing Nina Simone. Her portrayal of civil rights activist and jazz musician Nina Simone in the biopic Nina stirred up national controversy. Critics screamed whitewashing. For many, Saldana, whose ethnic background includes Dominican and Puerto Rican ancestry, did not fit the image of Nina Simone. Additionally, she wore a prosthetic nose and skin-darkening makeup for the role. While she initially defended her decision to play Simone, she's now changed her tune. In a recent interview with Bees, Saldana apologized for her decision and said, "I should have never played Nina. I should have done everything in my power with the leverage that I had 10 years ago, which was a different leverage, but it was leverage nonetheless. I should have done everything in my power to cast a black woman to play an exceptionally perfect black woman. She can move her eyeballs in different direction. Every celebrity is famous for something. Whether it's acting or singing, our favorite Hollywood starlets are obviously very talented, or else they wouldn't be famous, but so many celebrities have offstage talents as well. For Saldana, she can make each of her eyes move in a different direction. She wishes she had a private jet. Saldana once revealed if she had a wish, she'd get a private plane so she can wrangle her 3 kids better on long flights. She told Us Weekly, "It's a lot of work when you have 3 kids. Sitting on a flight and feeling absolutely terrible that you are making people around you uncomfortable because your kids won't sit in their seats, they won't put their seatbelts on, they want TV, but they don't want the headphones on. It's hours of torture, and they're in a confined place with strangers."